Shit, Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? Today we are doing some sewing. Not big project, just a small little project. Move this light here, so it's not in the way. Okay, so um, we are going to see. I had an idea on making these little catnip pouches, and I was like, where do you get like a lot of like catnip, right? And I was at my friend's, and she got a whole thing of it. She's got a bunch of cats, right? So they got a bunch of cats. So yeah, so she's like, I got some. I was like, all right, I got some fabric. I'll make a bunch. So that's what I'm doing today is making a bunch of catnip pouches, and I have just little square ones. So I'm gonna sew these, and then we're gonna flip them over, and we're gonna stuff them, and then we're gonna close off the last little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna sew them all to the point where I don't want to sew them. So we are going to sew halfway around. So we're going to start right here. Actually, see, I want it to be, I guess I could do it on the edge. So we're just going to go around and then come about there. And then with the rest of it, I have to close on the other side. Or I could just do one side and then flip that over all the way and do the zigzag. Flip it in all the way and then do the zigzag. Because right now I'm doing them all backwards, and then we're going to flip them over. Let me just thread this machine. That's gonna be the hardest part, because hard to see the little hole where the needle goes in. So that's always my hardest part. And I do have those little things where you, oh, somebody's and I didn't grab a scissor. Of course I didn't. Where did I put it last night? Where did I put it? Because I have a little one. I want to just, oh, there's the big, huge one. I don't want the big, huge one. I want the little one. I don't know where I put it. Like, I have to put things away from my kitty because she picks up weird things. Like, she's very strong with her mouth. She moves things. I don't know where I did my other. I have a bunch of scissors. I just don't know where they are right now. We're just gonna have to use the big one. Hey JB, hey Will. Nice to see you boys. All right, so we're gonna cut off the end so that it's not furry, flurry, whatever you want to call it. Furred up. I'm just gonna put it in a hole. Let me see if we can find the hole. It's been a while since I sewed. Oh my goodness, look at that. Today was easy. Look at that. Look at that. You guys see okay? There we go. So I thought I would come here and do this live with you guys today. And the kitty cat's going to be hanging around because I got this. So she's going to be right around along with us. So, okay, let's get started. I got some purple ones. I got a couple of yellow ones. I got a couple of smaller ones. And then I got a couple of these color ones. So I got different color ones here of just like, this is just very thin fabric, and so that they're going to be able to smell the catnip very well. So let's just start sewing. All right, let's start showing. Yeah, so we're going to leave that part open. Okay. All right, we're going to just do a straight stitch. We're going to go forward, and we're going to go backward to make sure it's sealed, and then forward. And then we turn. Go to the other end. And I think, actually, I'm going to do this and just go almost all the way. So we can still get that in there, but and I'm just going to back and forth it right there so that it's strong. And then we're going to start the next one. So we're going to do big and small, or we're going to do different colors. I don't want to do all the same in case we run out of catnip. How's the weather in Texas? How's the weather in Boston, Massachusetts? Is it Boston, Massachusetts? So I'm just going to grab the other one right there. And go back, forward. Let's do a pink one. I did flip them all over last night already. I recorded some pictures of the weather last night. Only my security camera I will send to you later. All right, cool. Yeah, if there's like, if you ever like do recording and you want to make me like share it with me and so I can make a video of like the weather up there or what it's going on up there. I know Texas gets some crazy weather. People might like to see that. Hey, friendly Terry. Hello, welcome to my channel. We're just making some catnip little pouches. I was thinking of making like little hearts and little star ones and different ones. I could even make little pumpkin ones because we're in like that season right now. So hopefully this works out. Let's do another one of these. Welcome everybody. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hope you subscribe. Hope you like what I do. I mean, I just come on here randomly. Sometimes, you know, we just need somebody on the internet to chat with. Nobody else is live. So if nobody else is live, you might find me. Because I just randomly come live and do things live. I find it a lot easier than making videos because I'm doing everything by myself. I mean, I would love to make some videos and have like a schedule thing, but it will come. Eventually I'll maybe have somebody work with me and be able to schedule things and actually make videos more often. I am going to get back into my yoga and stretching again. I've just been doing a lot of walking and I feel like not really feel like doing that because I'm doing enough walking and I really miss my car and I've kind of put all my sewing stuff away except for this one here. This is like I have a sewing machine still out and stuff, but I just wanted to put that all away. So it's hard for me to do things when I'm when I see all of my other things that I need to do if they're around me. So I'm noticing that if I have all of those things around me, then I don't know where to start or what to do first. So sometimes it's good to put some of your creative projects away if you're not going to do them right away, because it'll like sometimes if you have multiple things going on, it'll stop you from doing anything if you have all your projects all around you. I mean, sometimes it can be inspiring, but other times it's like you get distracted if you're like me. You know what I mean? You just get distracted on like, and then you like don't know what to do. And then you don't do anything. I already did some watering. I did all the watering plants in the bathroom. I cleaned all my paint brushes because I've been wanting to put paint, and then I thought I got rid of all my paint and then actually didn't get rid of it. I just put it away. And so I found my paint and I found all my paint brushes. So I was gonna do some painting. And then the brushes were all corroded and stuff like that. So I didn't even share that online, but I thought, well, I'll try a nail polish remover to clean them. And guess what? Nail polish remover really cleaned them really good. So I'm really happy with that. That the nail polish remover was was a good thing. So I cleaned all my brushes with nail polish remover first. And then I washed it with the, like, you know, hand soap in the bathroom. But I just washed it with that. And then I put them all in my little thing over there. So I might do some painting today after this, maybe. I just wanted to come on here and chill with you guys for a bit and see what you guys are all up to. What you up to, way up to? What's the weather like where you are? All right, we're gonna do a couple more and then we're gonna start stuffing them because I don't know how many I actually have. Right, baby? She's sitting here watching me. So I was thinking of like renting out my bigger room, like my bedroom and the big bed and stuff, rent that out. And then I move into a smaller room so that I'll improvise like that. So then I can get a roommate and I can afford a car. You know what I mean? But right now I can't even afford a car. So I need to not live alone anymore. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is take the sewing machine away and put it right somewhere. I'm gonna put it on the ground. We're gonna put it on the floor. Oops, there goes the thread. Oh no, that wasn't the thread, never mind. Okay, so now we need to do stuff. So we're gonna cut. I got quite a few here. It's a little chilly, so I got my house coat on. And my dress. But I'm wearing a dress, but got a house coat on. I know it's not very pretty. My house coat's ugly, but still, it still works. All right. I think I might need that little spoon that I got. I got a little spoon that I use for the green stuff to make a doobie. Anyways, I might have to use that. Use my spoon. So we just got to turn them all around. Oh, Friendly didn't deleted its comic. I don't know what, if it was important or not. Did I miss something? All right, so now we're gonna, hopefully I didn't close it too much, but let's start. I'll just go grab a small teaspoon, hopefully. Hopefully this little teaspoon is small enough to do this. Ow. Ow, ow. Okay. We're gonna try this out. I might have to close them up right away. The kitty might just like go crazy when I do this. When do the, yeah, no wonder it's hidden. You know what? You're just a weirdo now. Is that all you got to say? Way up, dude? Is that all? Is that all? I don't know. Why don't you tell me? I think there may be a thing in the past. I think you're stuck in the past. Okay. Kitty, move out of the way. Out of the way. Okay, I'll put a little bit over there for you. Right there. I put a little bit over there for her. But she's right here, right in front of my face. I can't even show you guys what I'm doing. I'm gonna put it in pouch. See if I can get it a little bit lower. There we go. You guys can see better. Excuse me. Very weird. Oh, way up, dude. Way weird. Oh, he's been on this channel trolling me for a couple of years. Still don't know if he's a catfisher or not. I think I have a few catfishers on my channel sometimes. Kill him with kindness. Kill him with kindness. That's what Max used to say. The crazy one. My crazy ex used to say, when I complain about his buddies, he'd say, kill him with kindness. They hate that. I'm serious. That's what he used to tell me. He said, or kill them with kindness because they hate that. So that's what I've been doing. Making people hate me because I love them so much. Show them so much love. I'm no catfish or troll. That is really hurts. Well, I've never seen your face, so to me you are. To me you are. If you can't show me your face, I've given you many opportunities. You've had many opportunities, and it wasn't live. You had opportunities way up to. So I don't play. I don't let nobody live in my head, and that I've never, especially even seen in my in real life. Like it don't matter to me. It don't matter. You know, YouTube used to be entertaining. Now it's just drama. You go to any panel, like it's just drama. Nobody learns nothing from each other. You're not learning. No, nobody's learning nothing. Nobody's learning nothing new. It's not the kind of people I want to hang around. You know what I'm talking about, way up, dude. You know what I'm talking about. We just vibe differently, and that's okay. You know what I mean? And that's okay. I know my comfort zone, and I know what I'm okay with. Everybody else knows what they're okay with. And I know why I started my channel. I started my channel to share ideas, to share my millions of fucking ideas that I got, and to help people to not give up. That's why I started my channels. But it was a rough start. But now I've been on YouTube for like 7 years or 8 years. Sometimes I just watch and learn the new YouTubers. I just watch and learn and, do things that I already knew I would never do. You know, some people are desperate to make their channels grow, and they will do the craziest shit for like a view. Not me. I have things that are like actually helpful for people, not just to get a shock value out of people. I don't care for shock value. I like having fun and laughing. I'm too old to learn new things. Never too old to learn new things. Are you kidding me? Okay, so now this is pretty. It'll be pretty, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it like this. And you know what? I watched a video the other day, and it said that, when people say, oh, I'm getting old or I'm old, you're accepting it. You're accepting that. And you're gonna, and that's once you like accepted that you're like just getting old and you're not doing anything about it to change the outcome, that's just, then it happens really quick. So when you start feeling like that, you should like really try not to give up. You know what I mean? Because we're meant, our bodies are, if you treat yourself well, which a lot of us don't learn how to treat ourselves well until later on in life. But if you treated yourself really well your whole life, you'd live to over like probably 150 years old if you took care of yourself. And like, not everything we control, like the food we eat, we don't always control it. Especially if you're in a city, you can't always control what the food that you're eating, or that, because you're not. But farmers are healthier. People that farm their own animals, that farm their own feed, they're healthier. Like people that eat food that they make from homemade, they healthier people. Especially when you can use like healthy products, like healthy products. No, since I was about like, in my 30s, I really like, thought about life in like a more serious way. I've also had like a near-death experience, like, where I thought I wasn't going to come back from. And beating yourself up for things is never going to help you. Where's those likes? I had like 20 people in here a few minutes ago. It was so hard to hit that like button. And y'all know how the algorithm works. Like, if you really wanted to help a girl out that's just doing boring chatter and making really cool things for the cats. But yeah, no, my angels, well, not my angels, all of our angels, the archangels, they remind me every day, to be kind to yourself as well. A lot of people, the reason they're not kind to others is because they're already not kind to themselves. We're probably, unless we're in love with someone, we're probably never going to treat others better than ourselves. And if we're already treating others bad, we're going to definitely treat ourselves bad too. So that's unhealed people and judgmental people and people that are, some people are judgmental, and I'm not talking about anybody in this chat right now, but some people are judgmental and they're very hypocritical. They never look at themselves because they think of themselves as perfect, and they are the ones that need the most help. Just saying. And I say that with most love. I say that with the most love. I guess they never learned, and that's the way, So the only thing that we can do to change that is teach them the right thing, teach them to love themselves, not hate on themselves, because they shoulda, coulda, woulda, because they're still in coulda, shoulda, woulda, you know, and don't assume, you know. Some people may assume, like I was assumed a lot, like, people assumed a lot about me when I was anorexic and couldn't eat, I couldn't stomach food, I couldn't sleep. They all thought I was on drugs, which I wasn't. I was just living with one. I was living with one that was on drugs, okay? And those drugs were from the doctors, okay? I have very little trust when it comes to doctors. And the doctors allowed that, not me. I was just the one to watch everything come down, watch everything fall apart. Yep. And then, give yourself another, oh yeah, I'll trust doctors now. And then they end up doing something that really makes you very nervous about doctors for the rest of your life. And then you still need to see doctors because you got like issues you need to see doctors for. It's really hard in this lifetime. And that's why I wish that there was more natural doctors, Look at these. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute that I'm making? So I'm just folding them over and then I'm going to sew them all together. Like I'm going to sew them all at once. I'm just putting them over here under the side. My kitty's so nice. She's being so good here. Look at her. Oh, turn the camera. Look at her. She's just sitting here, chilling like little villain. Oh, let me turn the camera around. Look how beautiful she's being. She's being love. Look at it. She's not even in it. Like I put a little bit there for her. And here she is. She's helping mom. She's my little co-host. They're really cute. Thank you, Will. I have back problems, disability, arthritis, high pressure, etc. But okay, so a lot of it is different things affect us more when we're around negative energy. If you already have issues like that, you should be around loving people, kind people, sensitive people that are sensitive like you. You know what I mean? Because when we live with pain, chronic pain, we need to be with kind people, not people that want to fight with us every day, not people that want to, we don't need to be in that drama. And I know that, a lot of people put themselves in that drama. And like even watching certain shows, like certain like aggressive debates and stuff like that, like I do like to sometimes watch it. And sometimes I wish to just jump up there and talk, but I don't because I'm not ready to do that. And I'm too sensitive still to like things would trigger me and I would just flip out. And it's not, it's not good to be like putting that stuff out there. Aggressive energy a lot of time is insecurity. And that's what I see a lot of things and a lot of people, like especially a lot of men that do the debating. There's one particular person that is being hated a lot on YouTube, and I can see why. Because this person is like a man hater. I mean, a woman hater. and he's a woman hater, really is. And he talks about weak men, and he is a weak man. So that's hilarious how he like is a hypocritical about his own self. Like he's very insecure, and you can show it. And like I can see people's body language. Like I can see it in people's face when they're very insecure, because they get very aggressive, they get very defensive, and he does. And like he gets so defensive. I'm not even gonna say his name, but I'm sure y'all know who he is because he's kind of hated on YouTube right now by a lot of people. And let's just say he's on one of debate channels. Okay, I'm not gonna say which one. They've never given me a shout out, so I'm never giving them. I'm not gonna talk about them either. But yeah, I might do a panel with one of the panels one day. But maybe I've just been watching. Sometimes you got to watch and observe first to see if you have something to say, and how you're going to be able to defend yourself. You got to think about all these things. I'm a very logic and honest person. So, like, yeah, I don't have a problem debate. If I come on there and debate something, I already know I'm right. Like, if I ever do that, I already know I'm freaking right about what I'm saying. And maybe when I feel really aggressive, maybe that'll be a time that when I need to go on there is when I'm feeling like really, well, my ego is coming out, because that's how everybody's over there. Their egos flared up. Their egos are flared up. And a lot of people come into the podcast being very defensive already, like I said, and probably for a good reason, so they don't get like owned. I agree. We need to love and support one another's life. Life is way too short to be upset all the time. Yeah, and life is too short to waste your time on people that don't want to do anything about their life too. Like that will drag you down, and I'm learning that. You know, it sucks being alone, but it sucks like not having other like YouTubers to chill with and like collaborate with. But like every time I've tried, people have just been real jerks about it and real dickheads about it. And I tested some people that were like, oh, wah, poor me kind of people, right? Yeah, I tested them with their loyalty, and when I needed them the most is when they all made fun of me. So yeah, I'm better off alone. I'm fucking better off alone. I ain't kidding. Well, when only the only time you can have something to say to me is when I'm down, and then the rest of the time, run away like a little bitch. And I'm talking about YouTubers right now. The only time that you like to attack me is when I was really suffering a loss and I was really down, and I really needed somebody like a real friend, right? That's when y'all wanted to make fun of me. So yeah, you failed the test big time, big time. And you wonder why I didn't nobody didn't just open up to all of you right away and like share my phone number and all that shit. No, or go and fucking does whatever things. Whatever you talk on behind the scenes, like why people do that. You know why people do that. The whatever that thing is, that where they talk behind the scenes, so they can gossip and create stories that they're gonna come and tell that they're gonna do. Right? They gotta talk behind the scenes. How they're gonna screw around with people. That's what they gotta do. And I'm not being negative. I'm just calling out the negativity right now. I'm actually in a really good mood. You watch live streams 6 to 8 hours a night. Who do you watch? You can say who you watch. I have no triggers or feelings. Oh yeah, you said that before. You have no feelings. Well, when you first came in here, and I said, and then when I said that you might be a troll or maybe might be a catfisher, you said your feelings were hurt. So, which one is true? Because now you're contradicting yourself. No, you're contradicting yourself. If like, do you feel like you'd be treated differently if we knew who you really were? Like, would you be treated differently, do you think? Like, why is it such a secret? Like, I couldn't care less if you're like some famous person or whatever. Like, famous people are just as normal people to me too. Like, you know what I mean? There's probably a lot of actors and actresses out here that are pretending to be just regular YouTubers. I know that too. And I have found out a few of them that were actually actors and actresses that don't let anybody know. And I've always respected people for being people, not for how famous they were. Like, you know what I mean? Fame ain't all that. And most actors will tell you that fame ain't all that. I met famous people and ignored them, and they respected me for that. Like, I had no reason to like hover around them like everybody else was doing. I had my own shit to do when I was there. You know what I mean? Like, I never thought of people that were famous were more important than me. And those people that are so obsessed with like famous people, those are the people that I feel sorry for. Because, famous people are just normal people. I'm really Kevin Spacey. Okay, well, hey, chill. Chill. It's okay. I know you're lying right now. You're just saying that shit. But, it doesn't matter. Like, who's that? Kevin's. I don't know actors by like their names. Like, I just know them by what movie they played on. Like, if you told me what movie and what part they acted in, then I might be able to tell you. But I'm more of a music. I was always more a music person than a movie person because I spent most of my time being a single person. And movies for me are when you're in couple or like watching TV dramas or what? Not TV dramas, like TV series. That's like for like couples for me. Like if I'm in a couple, I watch movies and we're not really watching a movie, but we're just chilling and having something on background, right? That's how I like to watch movies and not being about the movies, it's being about us and then just watching a movie, right? But I like music. I think a lot of single people that spend a lot of time in their life single, I think they like music because music is something that you don't need a partner for. And movies, it's really boring for me to sit there. Like, I always have comments about movies or reactions. And if I'm watching it with someone, like if I'm really seriously watching a movie, I would like to react and comment on it. But if you're watching a movie with a movie buff, you cannot comment. So, like, you know what I mean? For me, I'd like to watch movies with people that are like me. A movie is not that important, but it's there. And if it is that important, you react to it. You know what I mean? But you both react to it and comment on it. Do I like rock and roll? Yeah, some rock and roll, and I do like some what considered heavy metal bands in the '90s, like Metallica. I like Metallica, some Guns N' Roses, and I love bands like CCR. Like they have a beat, they have like it's like a vibe. It's a good vibe. Clearwater. Um, I don't know, stuff like that. Stuff like that. And then when I feel like spicy and I want to dance and stuff, I like my dance music. I like my Nicki Minaj and my Shakira and like I mean like I like my hip hop hip hop dance chickies for that. And like the ones I name when I meant the ones I mentioned is usually the ones I go to as my like first choice to dance to. Usually like Nicki Minaj has got a good beat, and I mean I don't agree with her lyrics and stuff. I don't like her lyrics, some of the lyrics, but whatever. It's music. It's just to wake up your little, the little ego inside of you, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I need to make some red one. I mean, the next one is going to be red. Maybe I shouldn't fill them so full. Maybe I shouldn't put so much in them. But I could maybe make them just smaller. Because I don't want them to look like loose pillows. Or maybe we'll do a couple bigger ones like this. I had to, like, I didn't really know how it was going to work. Hey, the quiet one. You should put on a leather jacket. And, oh, I'd never liked leather because, you know, my skin, I have skin issues. So leather, sweat, I sweat in it. I can't wear any clothes that I sweat in. And if I sweat, I have to, like, take that off, whatever makes me sweat immediately, or else my skin breaks out in hives. And then especially right now, because I'm going through menopause. So right now it's like 10fold of all of it. But yeah, I'm not a leathery person. I do have like a jacket that's suede, like a fake suede. It's not real suede, but it's fake suede, but it is made with love by tradition Native Americans, and it comes from a powwow, and I got it from a spirit family, and I didn't pay a lot for it. I paid like I think $20 for it, and it has got like a white eagle in the back, and I really like it. I use it once in a while whenever I feel like wearing it. Like I don't wear it all the time. Like it's like a fall coat, but I wear it like on special occasions, and it's got tassels and everything, right? So it's a tassel jacket, so it's special. It's not a jacket that you'd wear every day. It is a fall jacket, but you wouldn't wear it every day. And I keep it because the people I got it from was like family, right? So, and they were really there for me, and a lot of them were, not everybody in that family, but a lot of them were they were there for me when I needed somebody, like, when I was having my eating disorder and depression and heartbreak and all that, when I left my ex, the one that's, done what he wanted to do for a long time, and I stopped him all the time, and my energy just drained. But yeah. All right. Let's make a little yellow one. Let's make the little yellow one. The cars, all right, yeah, the cars. Let the good times roll. Or best friends, girl. My best friend. That song has made some men jealous out there, that song. When their girl starts listening to that song. When I first found out who the Cars were, was probably in the mid 90s when I found out who the Cars were, because I originally from another country, right? So it's funny how, like, I never heard the Cars until I was like 20, 21. And then that was one of the first songs that I heard. Look at the little one. Everybody left. It must have been all actors working, watching me. They're like, oh, she don't like actors. Okay, we got it out of here. Just kidding. I like actors and actresses, but I respect them as like a regular person, not as an actor. Well, of course I respect them for their jobs, but like, but I still, I'm not like, woo, actor. Oh my God. And you know what? There might not be perfectly square or anything, but I tried to make them perfectly square, but not all of them, like this one. I gotta flip it in. Oh, yeah, okay, we got it. Now we gotta get the sewing machine back up here. And, okay, let's do this red one. Oh, that's almost all at once. Oh, Elliot. leads the Eston leads the guitar playing. He is still playing. Oh, really? I could like to see them live. Wow. Is it? What band is that from? The Cars? I like some what's that? Something grassroots? Is it grassroots? And music? The kind of music is what I mean. My kitty's totally napping over here. Oh, you know what might have worked? If I put a little funnel in there, that might have even worked, you know? Why did I think about it now? When I'm almost done. Well, I guess that's how you improvise and you get better. You get better as you go, right? Let's see how this works. Hey, Castaway. I think I've seen your channel before, Castaway. I think I've seen your channel before. Welcome to my channel, by the way. You sound familiar. Get a buzz. Cut the. Very cool. Oh, I don't think I'll get a buzz from catnip. This is just catnip. I'm making little catnip pillows. See? I still gotta sew those parts right there. And then I gotta give some of them to my friend's daughter. She gave me all this catnip to use. I didn't know like you can get that in bulk like that, but it's really cool that you can. Like I only seen a little bits of it in a dollar store, like tiny little bit. They don't sell it like in baggies there or anything. I would like to find a place that sells it. I wish I would ask. I'm gonna ask her where she got this. I might even say it on lid. It's premium catnip, essential pet experts approved. Experts approved. Yeah, and if anybody knows like where I can get like bulk catnip, leave it in the comments if you're not catching me live. And if you're catching me live, let me know. Yeah, the one. Okay. Okay, a little bit more. This actually works pretty good. Way faster. I'll do the human catnip, okay? I'll get a buzz from that maybe. That's not till later. That's not till later when I get stuff done that I want to get done anymore because like I use it for medicinal purposes. And when I'm not in pain physically, I don't do it in the morning or anything like that. Like if I'm in a lot of pain with my arthritis or whatever, which I haven't been actually in a while, I don't smoke as much. Yeah, when my arthritis is not flaring me up, or if my Haley is not flaring up, which is my skin issues that I have, my skin disease, then I don't smoke as much. My stomach is actually my eating disorder is getting better too. Like I can eat without having to medicate first. I started eating without that, like a while back now. Before I would never eat until I had that. Hey, sweetie. No, sweetie. I am going to use all of this up because she did give it to me for a reason to use it all up. So I did say I was going to give her a bunch of them. I'll give her half of them and then she can have half and I'll take half from my kitties. And if I decide to eventually, you know, make these and sell these on when I get an Etsy shop or something like that, and someone comes over and helps me set up my website, I might sell some stuff on there. And this too, like including this. But I have a lot of different things that I've made over the years, including jewelry. I do get it. Like, I don't stick to one kind of craft or one kind of thing. Like, I get sick of one kind of thing. And so I change it up. Kitty cat is out like a light. I'll show you her in a minute here. She's out like lights. Oh, she's waking up from her nap now. It's like that every time. She's doing so cute. She's being so cute, and I want to like record her. And as soon as I want to record whatever she's doing is really cute, she like stops. It's like she knows. It's like she knows I'm trying to record her, and she's like, "No, not happening." I'm gonna get more on this one because I don't want to have to sew another one right now. So I'm just using up the rest of it and filling up all of them. You know, people coming in, they might think that I'm doing other things here. Okay. We got this all now. Okay, now we got to get the sewing machine back out. Somebody's tuning right now. I think yours. Pickled weed. And pickled weed. Yeah. I'm making my little smell pouches, my weed smelling pouches. No, I'm just kidding. It's catnip. Don't put an age restricted strike on it because you think I'm playing with marijuana here. Every time I like have posted a marijuana one, they were always 18 plus it for me. Like even though I said it's not for kids, it's still like they still send me things saying, oh, it's restricted for underage. Obviously, I've already made it for non-underagers. Okay, gonna get some water. Got to get that water in. Yeah, it's good for you. All right, let's get that sewing machine back up here. And we're gonna finish these. I almost put I don't know. Should I put it? No, I shouldn't put a string on it. And I'm going to zigzag them, okay? So we're going to zigzag it. There, I'm zigzagging it. Yeah, the corners, you got to make sure that they're all the way closed. I'm just doing them all and then we're gonna cut them apart. But that's why I'm going back and forth on every one of them so they got a good seal. then I'll let you know how many I made. And then I don't know if I want to paint right now. I have a painting that I've been putting away for a while, and it's just the zodiac sign painting. Oh, we got 3 more to go. 3 more. I'm only doing a zigzag on one side. There was another way that I could have done it. Just go all the way around with that and just make 2 squares and then fold them all the way around. Then I'd have to iron, make sure that the things were pressed down. But there'd be a few ways to make this. One more, last but not least. All right, we done. We done. All right, guys, how many did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I made 8 of them. Like, look at the little tiny one. Made 8 of them? Yeah, I made 8 of them. They smell funny. They smell funny. Okay, let's cut off all the string. Start with this one. And then I'll take a nice picture. Now, and then everybody that's watching afterwards, they can see what I'm going to be making before they watch it. And then they can see how it's done. And that's why I like to come on here and share things like that. Oh, that one has a little corner there. My pretty baby sleeping. Are you napping? Okay, now we're going to turn it around and I'll show them to you. I'm making them nice, look nice before I show them to you. Set them up nicely here. Let's put this one here. Let's put this one here. Let's put this one here. Look at them cute little pillows. All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. You're back. Look what we did. Thanks for being here. We did this together, guys. We made these together. Oh, there's my cord from my light. Okay. So, yeah. Perfect little, and I could make little heart ones or different star ones or whatever, different types of ones. Do you want this one? Do you want this one? She approves. She approves of it. She says, Phoenix approved. Is that Phoenix approved? Let's go give one to Sage. Let's give Sage this one. Let's give Sage this one. All right, let's go see what Sage is doing. Oh, and I was going to show you guys this pretty piece of fabric my aunt gave me yesterday. She has a sewing room in her garage. She turned her garage into a sewing room. And this is a fabric that I liked. And I'm going to make a dress out of it, a summer dress. And I said, I like that fabric. And she says, I could have it. So I am going to make a dress out of this. I think there's enough for a dress. So, and I really love it. Love it, love it. All right. Let's go find Sage. There's Sage. There's the Sage. This is her room. This is where she chills. Thinking about, you know, taking this room and then renting out my bigger room. Maybe then somebody will want to rent it. Look at this. What's this? What's that? She is so delicate. She is so sensitive. What's that? What's that? What's that? That's for you? That's for you. See, there's some on the bed too. I put some on the bed last night for her. All right. She says that's okay. She thinks it's okay. She'll probably play with it when I'm gone. Look, look. Oh, she took a different one. Look what she did. She stole one. Look at this. She stole it. She stole it, Will. I guess she wanted a different one. You like it? Do you like it? Do you like it, Sage? Is that fun? Is it fun? Is it fun, baby? Are you sniffing it? Is it nice? Is that yours? Is that yours? All right, you wanted the big one. Okay. Oh my goodness. You have to run. Have a good night, Will. All right, I'm gonna run too. All right, so I guess she didn't want that one. So we're gonna put these ones away. Oh, this is the one that she had at the beginning. I'm gonna put these ones away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they're all here. I'm gonna put these away before she can find them. I'm actually gonna put them in here. Oh no, then they will get dirty. I'm not gonna put them in there. Not dirty, but they'll get the dust on them. I'm gonna hide them though for her, so she don't get them. Oh, and I also got this fabric here from my aunt. So I'm thinking of making like making some pajamas from this, making some pajamas for my boys. I mean, it's just got t-shirt, it's got shirts on it, but it's nice cotton fabric for pajamas, light pajamas. So there's enough. So I might make some pajamas for my children. All right, guys, thanks for being here, and we're gonna get out of here now. We made some little pillows, and we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for being here, guys. Rewatch if you want to. I'll see you all later. Much love. Peace out.